Okay, me and the babies are in beautiful, beautiful Oregon. We're across the street from what's called Seven Feathers Casino. We're in the hills of Oregon. And we're approximately 350 miles from our destination, which is going to be Kent, Washington, the state of Washington, not to be confused with Washington, D.C., but the state of Washington. Across the street here is what's called Seven Feathers Casino. It's a beautiful casino. I stayed there, I went there, and at the casino floor, won some money. Didn't win a lot of money, but nevertheless, won some money. This is the rest stop. A lot of people park at the rest stop. They sleep in their cars. Out in the state of Washington and Oregon, you have a lot of homeless people. And the homeless people live in their vehicles. We've got some RVs here, a lot of trucks, big rigs, truck drivers. But whenever you see vehicles parked at a rest stop, that's because people are sleeping in their vehicles. You don't get the knock. No knock on your door at rest stops. That's why I like driving 48 states, because we're on the I-5 corridor, and the I-5 corridor have lots and lots of rest stops, places where you can park, don't be fatigued, don't have to worry about people bothering you either, because people look out for each other out here at the rest stops. I don't know if the Seven Feathers Casino is pet friendly. I didn't see any pets inside the casino when I went. I kept my pet in my big rig when I came here. But I stayed in the motel, in the hotel, and the hotel is pet friendly. But I didn't see any pets on the casino floor. What are you doing? Somebody had their food. Hey, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? Yeah. You wanna go Zoom? Got a gate right here. I love to have property like this. We're a big old yard. Little mama waited until she got on the grass to poop. The babies are pretty much trained. They don't go poop or pee on the truck inside the vehicle. They hold it until they come outside. And so generally what I do is I'll try to go outside every 3 hours. Gotta be that way when you're a papa with pets, where you have to be a light sleeper and anticipate what they want to do. Because if you're one of these people who want to just sleep all night and get 8 hours, you're gonna get a lot of surprises. So they know that I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna take them outside. So as soon as they see me get up and I put my safety vest on, and they're like, okay, time to go outside. That's awesome. When I was in the state of California today, I was at a truck stop. And it was during the morning time. And I got the Zoom going on. And I got out. And I'm walking him. And I had him on the leash. And this dog ran up to him. And I'm like, oh my God, that was a big dog. Little mama, that's the Maltipoo right here, the white one. She's 9 years old. I've had her for 9 years. She's been rolling with me. And little mama started to run up to the dog. She don't care if the dog is big. She'll run up to it. I'm like, come here. And she stops when I say that, and she didn't run up on it. But actually, little mama was not on the leash. I was walking her off the leash. And Juicy, which is the Frenchie, she was on the leash. Come here. You wanna go inside? Come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. Juicy. Come on. Now. Get in here. Come here. Juicy. Hey, listen to me. Okay, go this way. What are you doing? She's only 4 months old, so she's still learning. I mean, just out of the belly, 4 months, she doesn't know anything. She's still learning. They say that animals, pets, dogs, they have a mentality of a 3-year-old child. This one's actually 9 years old, and she's got the mentality of a 3-year-old, which is pretty intelligent actually. And Juicy, she's got probably the intelligence of a 1-year-old. She's just learning. She'll see trucks, big rigs, and she'll stop as we're walking. And then if she sees someone a person get out the truck, and she wants to walk over there to them. And I know that's dangerous because big rigs, they're so huge that if an animal is behind the wheels, called the rear tires, wheels are called tandems. T-A-M-D-E-M-S, tandems. But the driver cannot see back there, especially on the passenger side, because it's a blind spot. On the driver's side flat mirror, they can see you. If they're in their driver's seat, they can look out that mirror and they can see you. But usually there's a blind spot that's on the passenger side where you can't see. It's very difficult. And one time, little mama was underneath the tandem tire and a driver was backing up. And the driver was parked at a location where he should not have been parked. And I was walking little mama, and I saw this driver backing up, and he was going very slow. He was probably going like 2 miles per hour, 3 miles per hour. And I rushed down and swooped her up in my arms. So these are things that you have to be very careful when you have a pet, because they're a 3-year-old mentality, 3-year-old child. And the child doesn't know any better. The child can just wander off. And animals are the same way. They're curious. And little mama was curious because she wanted to see. She likes to get up underneath the tandems, the tires, the wheels, and she'll smell. And she kind of helps me with my pre-trip in the morning. You do a pre-trip where you take 15 minutes and you inspect your vehicle, inspect your tires. The steer tires are the tires that's on the truck itself. There's the tandems. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4 wheels on each tandem side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Total of 18 wheels. That's why they call big rigs 18 wheelers. We have 18 wheels. So you want to inspect your wheels to make sure that you don't have any flats. And flats are pretty common on big rigs, especially in the summertime where the pavement is hot and you have recaps on your tandem wheels, rims. You have recaps, and those recaps, they can just fly right off. You'll be driving down the highway, the interstate, the freeway, and you'll see this big old tire. And that's because the recap got hot. The recaps are just glued on, and the recaps can just fall right off. So you got to get up every morning and do your pre-trip. 15 minutes. So you set your timer up on 15 minutes. We have electronic logs, meaning that it's a computer that we have in our truck. And if you don't set your timer up for 15 minutes, do your pre-trip, then you're in violation with the DOT, the Department of Transportation. So I make sure I do my pre-trip every morning. When I get to my destination, I do what's called a post-trip, where I inspect the vehicle again. So inspect the vehicle before I start driving, inspect the vehicle after I stop driving. Okay, looks like they're ready to go back inside the truck. And Papa is gonna go walk over to the rest stop, and I'm gonna use the restroom. Peace out.